Welcome back to Ivy Labs YouTube account. This is episode 3 on the YouTube account, episode 2 of Cooking with Ivy. We're doing a little bit different this week. We're not doing a recipe of the week. We're gonna do some of our recommendations and my recommendations for meals and snacks before running. You can apply this to riding and stuff too, or whatever you're doing, but more specifically, running. So we're gonna get right into this. We've gone ahead, made a little do and don't area of some recommendations and not recommendations for before running. For me, running specifically, for some reason, if I eat anything out of the normal within 2 hours of running, I'm and that. So we're gonna try and avoid that for you so that you don't have to go through that experience while running. So we're gonna show you some things that you should, shouldn't, and then my top 3 favorites for what I would typically have before running, or you can have these before any type of activity, but more specifically running. So, do side, we've got simple sugars, simple carbs, technically a complex carb, but digests pretty easily. Yogurt is in the middle here. We've got Greek yogurt, because yogurt is hit or miss. Some people it affects them negatively, some people it's fine. That's kind of when I put it in the middle. For me, it's fine. Greek yogurt is fine, normal yogurt is fine. I would say, if I had a recommendation where you try normal yogurt first, if that's okay, try Greek yogurt next. Don't side. These are just some examples. Fried foods, heavily processed stuff, sauces that are maybe a little spicy, or sauces in general, peppers, things with like a ton of sodium, and really any meat I would not have close to running. More specifically, like high saturated fat meat I would avoid. And then of course you got things like really complex carbs that take a while to digest, like pasta. All right. I never said I was perfect. Okay, listen, it's Poonski Day. Let's get into the do as I say, not as I do. Let's start this up. So number 1 on the list, I like this one because it's pretty universal. Some of these other ones, maybe you don't want to have it in the afternoon. This is one of my favorites because I can do it if I typically run in the morning because I don't want to have big meals before I run. So this is a great option for the morning. It's also a good option if you, let's say you had lunch and it's been 5-6 hours since you've eaten, you want a little something before you go out for your run. This is a really easy option. And this is, I'm gonna make this right now actually, but this is just some white bread, simple carb, a little bit of banana slices, some simple sugars, preferably something like honey that's going to be not that processed, and then some peanut butter. So some of the benefits to this, bread, you know what? Bread is just bread. You can do, if you want to go above and beyond, you got a lot of sourdough makers out there. You can definitely use your sourdough too. In this case, we're just going to be using white bread, but some of the benefits of this one, you've got your potassium out of the bananas. If you're somebody that tends to have cramps, maybe you don't have cramps, but good potassium is always good for anybody. You've got some non-processed sugar, so some quick sugars, and that's going to be, quick sugars are good pre-run, and it's also it's a natural energy, what would you call it, producer? And yeah. Boom, there you go. A couple minutes. You can have it breakfast time, snack, like I said. I mean, that's pretty much, that's one of the go-tos right there, especially if you're a little hungry. Before you run, you need something small. This is a great option. Listen, I'm not gonna make a bowl of oatmeal at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm just gonna show you guys. Listen, milk, personally I use milk. You can use water, of course. You got your oats, quick oats, some brown sugar, another great option. You can also put honey in this as well. Throw some more peanut butter in there. If you couldn't tell, we've got a pretty simple baseline when it comes to food before a run, and it kind of all relates to the same thing. You got your oatmeal. We're gonna move on to the third and final option that I would use pre-run. Third and final option, and if you run in the morning and you have roommates, your roommates are gonna hate you for this one, is a smoothie. You can put protein powder in here if you want, maybe a little bit. I maybe if you're doing pre-run, maybe do like a half a scoop instead of a full scoop. A little bit of peanut butter, milk, or you can do water if you're a little bit more milk sensitive. Fruit, now we're using fresh fruit here just for the video, but typically I would use some frozen fruit. If you're using frozen fruit, obviously use a little bit less ice, some more honey, and then if you want to add this, you can do a little bit of cherry juice concentrate. It's a good antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and then we've got some leftover banana here, and that's going to be the concoction for this pre-run smoothie. If you want some of the measurements that I use personally, a couple tablespoons of peanut butter, a little handful of raspberries, a little handful of blueberries, like I said, half a scoop, maybe like half cup of milk, tablespoon of honey, and you're good to go. Ooh, that's good. That's pretty much going to wrap it up for today's video. I mean, listen, you guys don't have to reinvent the wheel when it comes to some pre-run food. I would just avoid fried foods, avoid highly processed foods, avoid a lot of heavy foods, complex carbs. If you run in the morning, you want your little breakfast sausage and your bacon. Try to have one of these and then maybe finish it off after the run. Have those things. That's really, it's really about it. You don't have to do anything crazy, and you'll be good to go for your run. So that's good. Let us know what you guys thought about this video. If you want more videos like this, we've got another video coming out this week on best post-run stretches from somebody that's had some injuries in the past and current injuries. So we're going to have that coming out on Friday. This video is coming out, obviously, when you're watching it right now, on Tuesday. So that's going to wrap it up for today's video. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers to the camera, Mom. Ding. Bye-bye.